Dig, if you will, the picture of you and I engaged in a conversation. The sweat of your brow pours down profusely as you attempt to break me down inside. Dream, if you can, a forum where voices cry out so rude, insults can fly in such curious moments, and there builds a heat between me and you. And in that heat boils an outrage, almost a hatred. How could this person, I don't know, stand here and engage in such a disingenuous conversation about something that's so important to people like me? How could they so adamantly stand in opposition to me but have so little to offer in the way of true criticism? And why do these people seem to revel in only creating outrage? I've been tired of the concept of trolling since it was first created. Trolling is just bullying, and I don't think there's any room for bullying in polite society. There are assholes who are constantly memeing the concept of bringing bullying back. There's the internet culture of dragging and mocking people for what they put out. And there's even this explosion of ignorant bullying in our political game. And we'd love to pretend that it began with Trump, but it started long before that. And if we're being honest, it's been around since the inception of time. And it's really not going anywhere anytime soon. But is all bullying and trolling bad? Humility and embarrassment are important elements of human emotion. The ability to feel embarrassment grounds us all in reality, prevents megalomania, all kinds of things like that. And there are great examples of humbling rituals throughout many cultures. One is the shaming of the meat that some cultures practice, where people will bring back meat from hunt, and the person who brings back the biggest, baddest meat, the people will take it, but they'll take it with a little bit of a passive-aggressive, wow, really? That's terrible meat, horrible stuff. And the whole idea of this is that no man should be able to elevate himself above others because of what he brings to society. Another is the ancient Roman memento homo. No homo. This practice is all about during celebrations of generals, which they call triumphs. The general will get to be essentially the king for the day. But the entire time he had a slave standing right behind him saying, "You're still only human. You're still only human." Basically saying not to get the sense of megalomania just because he's experiencing this moment of real triumph at this moment. Bullying and trolling serve no such purposes. These acts attempt to take a person down below your status, to demean and to belittle. These acts have irreversible harm. They never created any form of good at any point in time in history. If you bully someone who is trying to be themselves, then you send the message that you do not believe that their life to be valid. If you bully someone who is trying to do harm, they'll double down and they'll do even more harm. Bullying always creates more victims. But what about punching up? We should be allowed to troll and bully the people who maintain power over us, right? Well, kinda, sorta. I don't think we should be needlessly attacking people in power over immutable characteristics of their being. But it is our responsibility that they never feel as if they are in any way above us because they bleed, poop, and pee just like us. We need to learn how to humble these people without humiliating them, right? Because humiliating people makes them act irrationally. So to recap, bullying and trolling is some of the lamest shit you can do. So try not to be a bully or a troll. Give people the respect they deserve by engaging with them in good faith or simply not engaging at all. If you ain't got shit good to say, don't say shit. If you encounter a bully or troll, simply ignore them. Let them run their course. But keep an eye on the people who hold power, lest they allow that power to run their ego. And watch your back, because the real trolls are the friends you make along the way.